What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of LVT, and welcome back to the channel. We have another Winter of Woe just dropped today, and I elected to bring in my R3 Bullseye for some action, only because he is a mercenary. I know there's some other options. I could have used Absorbing Man, or I could have used Mcoc. I think were also very good options. But I found Bullseye to be actually a very, very effective champ offensively here, and wanted to showcase him because I don't think he's going to get a love from many people in the community before I put this out. But the idea behind this tactic is that there's invade and block penetration. So the idea is you can gain power by hitting into his block, and by throwing the specials into the block, that's the only time you're basically going to be doing any damage. So the strategy that I employed here was that I would constantly bait him or push him to the SP2. Anytime he would throw it, I would then counter him with a heavy to knock down the protection. And then by the time the protection came back up, or before the protection came back up, I would wait for him to obviously go back, and then I would throw my SP2 into the block, which would do massive damage, burst damage and stuff too, and then would give him a kind of a passive stun there right at the end of it as well, which would allow me to again push him back to an SP2. I just find the SP1 very annoying, and with the SP2 it's very easy to evade, it's very easy to kind of counter, and then that way I kind of just rinsed and repeated. So you can see the damage that I'm doing on him is pretty great. And I actually really enjoyed this fight. So this was, I actually soloed it my first time in. It wasn't as clean as this one, so I decided to go back in a second time just because I just enjoyed it and figured out kind of towards the end that there was protection that we had to take down. But once you realize to take the protection down by heavying him and then throwing into the specials or throwing into his block, it really made the fight pretty easy. Actually, probably the easiest fight we've had to date. So I'm excited to try to use some of the other champs. I still have 2 objectives left, so I'll probably likely put out a video for that one as well. But as you can see with this, he is just melting down. And the funny thing is I get to the end of this, I'm like, okay, perfect. I've got a solo, I haven't taken a hit, because if I had taken any, if I tried to parry and block him, I would have taken some damage. But I got lucky. He did not throw the SP3. I did not have to restart the video, and that was that. So as you can see, I picked up my mercenary, kind of objective completed. And thank you all for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.